Okay, welcome to a new English video, and in today's video we will take a look at my room. Now, this is something I've been asked to do a lot for my German viewers, but I decided to also do this in English for my English viewers because I would like to show my English viewers my room. So this is my room, and it's a little bit messy right now. I've been doing some things and need to tidy up a little, but this is how my room usually looks. It's, you know, not perfectly tidied up, but at least for my standard it's okay. So yeah, we will start right here. This is my fish tank or aquarium. I like to call it aquarium. And now this thing is going to go. I didn't appreciate it that much in the recent months, and also some of my, or lots actually of my fish have been dying. And that's also the reason why I want to change it out, because right now I don't have a lot of fish, so I don't have to find a new home for the fish. I can just, you know, do something with the two which are still remaining. Those are some cleaning fish, cleaning all the dirt in there a little bit, and I can maybe just see one. There aren't two beautiful fish either. But yeah, this is my aquarium. Down here is all my electrical and some more storage. We got some stuff for the fish tank. This is an air pump. I actually have an air pump, but I haven't been using that either. There it is. Looks quite nice, but I haven't been using it either because it is fairly noisy. So yeah, here my car radios. This is a Volkswagen Beta, and this is a Premium 4 from America, from Westlife. And we got an emergency light, and on here is basically where the power comes in. You can turn it all off and all back on. From there, basically 90% of the stuff in my room turns off. Didn't want to do that too long because the Volkswagen radios have a code, and once the power is lost, you have to re-enter that code, and well, it's nothing too difficult. I'm not a fan of doing that. Here's my nightstand. Got a room fountain, which again haven't been using in forever. I've dried this one out, so there's no crap building up in it. You know, some random stuff. And I like to have my walls full of things, as you might have noticed already. I think that this gives my room a character. Something individual, except for, well, yellow wall. So this is my bed. It's again a little messy, but the reason being is because I don't want to have all the stuff on the floor. And if I'm going to sleep here, I will put it on the floor, but you know, once I'm doing stuff in my room, I don't want to have it on the floor. That's the radio I'm currently working on replacing the belts inside of, because the belts, after 30 more years, are bad and doesn't play cassettes anymore. It's a Clarion E921, yes. That's your card. And yeah, under my bed is my main storage, where I store my more favorite stuff. For example, right here is a top loader video cassette recorder. And back there are some light bulbs in that box, and the box is below it. And up here, it's going to be quite dark. Up here, we have some cables and some junk in that box. And there are some light sets, light strings for Christmas, and all sorts of other stuff. Back there are more extension cords and light bulbs, and that calculating machine, and also a vintage fan, which is new in box. Right here we got the laptop, which I got running again, and some other stuff like an old phone and a CD radio I need to sell on eBay, because I don't use it anymore. And yeah, so right here is my power bar. This is being distributed in two circuits. Radio is for the cassette deck and the radio. And then lamps is for all the lamps. Let's see, can make it totally dark. And bright again. Here's the relays click because I got remote control for most of the lights. This is the cassette deck. This is the family tape deck. And it's low end, but it does work, and its recordings are okay. It's not, I would say on a Type 2 tape it sounds probably as good as a hi-fi stereo recording, maybe on a good type one as a hi-fi stereo VCR. So I don't have a speaker hooked up, but we can put a tape in it and look at these gorgeous VU meters. I really like these. These are the simple understated VU meters, but they do their job. Yeah, it's not the loudest of tape. And yeah, tapes over there. I don't use any sort of Spotify or however all of these modern websites are called, Apple Music I think. I don't use those. I use a Walkman, and at home I use car radio and a cassette deck. So I use my video setup. We got a DVD player which I think it needs to be replaced. Like 90% of the discs you put in it, it doesn't read them, it doesn't play them. And yeah, digital converter box, this thing really has no use. It's just there. You know, it's nice to have one, but in this current setup it gets no use. But I'll keep this. It was for free and it does work and has remote. Yeah, that's my VCR, my video cassette recorder. It's just light up because we reached the full hour, as you can see. And it's pretty nice. You can turn it on here. Yeah. And up here there's a little CRT TV, black and white portable CRT TV, some more cassette tapes, and a nice lamp. And there's my flat screen TV, which we will turn on. It's currently in the AV mode, so we gotta put it in TV mode. And that's digital TV. And as you can see, they're talking about sports. Yeah, I don't like sports. Okay, now we'll go to AV again. And we'll pop in tape, or put it in tape. Don't like to press the tapes in too hard, because this is my only working VCR, and it's a good working VCR. We've also turned on the CRT TV. It does have a very loud flyback. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now it's quiet. It just has a loud one that says snow. So press play on the tape. And there you go. This is a tape I illegally copied, but it does work. I use it for testing, because what's on there has no copyright, so I guess I could copy it like that. And see, it does work. That's audio quality is so horrible. It's not my fault. That's the fault of that's not the fault of the VCR. That's the fault of where I got this from. You see, the little TV works too. This is a hi-fi stereo VCR, and a properly hi-fi stereo recording, it does sound very good. And you can see, like, this audio does work. Okay. Unplug the TV again. I'm a little afraid of CRTs now, since the big one I had, the big wood grain Zaba Ultra Color, blew up. I'm afraid of CRTs by now. Okay, so this is my work table. This is where I work on and do sorts of, all sorts of stuff on. And we got things here like Wattses and starters, lost and starters, random stuff, light bulbs and screws, wire connectors, wire tie thingies, all sorts of other stuff. Outlet over there and USB over there. And this is my radio. It's a Volkswagen Gamma radio, high-end stock radio. Does work. Got this wire to the ignition and the back illumination. Yeah. All talking, but it does work. Turn the tape on. Oh, that was wrong button. Yeah, tape does work. Tape does work. yeah, the messy FM antenna setup, because I don't know for what reason or another, but in this era we are at, you usually have to use a different antenna every day to get the best reception. With this radio, with my other radio, with the small radio, with the TV's built-in radio, always got to move the antenna around to get good reception every day, like the change the transmission antenna or something. Really weird. And yeah, so here my wintered things, there would be this rotary telephone up there, but I had to put it down there because I because I recorded this video in German and I did something with the phone and I had to put it down there, but it's there too. Some miscellaneous things, this Ira sign they would put in stores, and all sorts of other stuff. More randomness, random things. And again, more random stuff. My video cassettes are all right here. The DVDs are in another room, which I'm not going to show you. More books, and miscellaneous things like Walkmans, mini DV cassettes, and SD cards, and all sorts of stuff. Instruction booklets for the VCR, and the wood grain TV. And this right here, like wires and cables and adapters, and this wire which always gets stuck. More stuff like a multimeter, the mini DV tape camcorder, which is right there, would go here too. Some random stuff, extension cords, and this is my messy corner. This is just where I put stuff if I don't have use for it anymore. And I think that was about it for the room tour. Then there are some more random things. So yeah, I would thank you for watching, and I would hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.